The Earth is the largest animal that has 10 serpent Titanoboa 60 million years ago. A creepy one. Then the giant appeared quietly. He is Titanoboa, the largest snake in history. Imagine one is 13 meters long, a giant snake weighing 1.1 tons. This image is enough to frighten anyone, even the largest boa constrictor of the modern times. It also looks weak in front of him. Giant vertebral fossils unearthed in Colombia revealed the true face of this behemoth. If he stands upright, the height of a 2-story building, so look down on any human being. He weighs as much as a small car, 5 times more than the average python. Although Titanus is not toxic, but they're terrible killers. These 13-meter-long behemoths can easily squeeze and suffocate any prey. If they hunt modern cities, I'm afraid it will take the army to deal with them for a long time. Arthurba 300 million years ago. Once upon a time, there was a creepy creature, Arthurbarula. This prehistoric giant insect lives on trial. Is the largest terrestrial temperate animal. Studio Discovery in Dusenberland, England. Their body length can reach to 0.5 meters, 6 meters taller than the average person. And here's what's even scarier. They might be like cobras, upper body erect. Imagine that, such a behemoth, standing tall in front of you. It was just an outrageous scene. Arthurbarula weighs about 50 kilograms. That's the weight of a 14-year-old. In comparison, today's largest terrestrial animal, the coconut crab, is only 40% the length of Asbrula. Weight is less than 10%. Why did these ancient giants grow so massive? The reason was the oxygen in the atmosphere at that time. Up to 30% or more. It's about 10% higher than it is now. This makes it easier for temperate animals to breathe less sufficient oxygen and develop amazing body shapes. Fortunately, as oxygen levels drop, these giant centipedes has disappeared into history. 8th Sarkozy King. 112 million years ago, the suppression giant was African nightmare. This is Saksu sacrificial monarch crocodile. It's a prehistoric super evil. This behemoth can reach a length of 12 meters. It weighs 8 tons. It's twice as long as a modern saltwater crocodile. To know. The saltwater crocodile is already the largest body length can reach 7 meters. 1.2 tons. Saksukis, the monarch crocodile, it also has 130 to sharp teeth, up to 15 centimeters in length. They're long, steady, and strong physiques. Make them invincible hunters in the water. Whether it's a giant fish or a dinosaur, as long as you enter the water, you can't escape their claws. Compared to modern crocodiles, this super evil is simply terrifying. He not only rules the food chain, dominate the entire ecosystem. Now we can only look through fossils. Come and get a glimpse of the style of the 7th prehistoric giant dog was a national pride. There was an amazing creature on Earth. Return pizza. There were these prehistoric giant dogs that lived in the largest canine. Imagine that. A giant dog comparable to a grizzly bear. Room height 0.9 to 1.4 meters long. Not only are they incredibly big, the weight is also considerable. It weighs 113 kilograms, equivalent to the weight of 70 to hamsters. Some individuals even exceed 160 like a small grizzly bear. Wandantaseon belongs to the subfamily. As the name suggests, they're real bone pulverizers. They have incredibly strong jaws, sturdy old teeth, and sharp canines. It can easily shred almost any prey. Fossils show their huge teeth and jaws are 15 centimeters specialized long. In highly carnivorous, crushing bone diet. If this giant dog still exists, they will undoubtedly make the best guard dogs. But imagine this. There is a dog as big as a bear. I'm afraid not everyone can accept the 6th prehistoric story. The elephant bird 1,000 years ago on the island of Madagascar. An amazing creature, elephant bird. This prehistoric plot is the largest known bird. Any bird that is much larger than cash. Imagine that. A giant bird up to 3 meters 30 tall. Centimeters taller than the average ostrich. They are not only tall, the weight is even more amazing. The largest species of giant weighs up to 500 kilograms, times as many as the average ostrich. The eggs of the elephant bird, each egg even more round, over 30 centimeters weighs up to 10 kilograms, 150 times the size of an egg. The largest ostrich egg today is only 1/7 the weight of an elephant egg. Half the height. These flightless plots once roamed freely on the island of Madagascar. It didn't mysteriously disappear. Now we can only go through the studio and analyze to understand their existence. Although the elephant bird has become extinct, the legacy they left behind, it gives us a glimpse into the wonders of these gigantic birds. Undoubtedly a miracle of nature. Ancient dragon Titanosaurus, 100 million years ago. A behemoth of enlightenment steps across the earth. This is no ordinary dinosaur. It was the largest land animal in history. Imagine that, a behemoth 37.5 meters long roams the earth. His thigh bone is to 0.4 meters taller than the average person. This giant grassy dinosaur, with an overly long neck and sturdy limbs, perfectly adapted to their large size. 2014, scientists discovered Patago in Argentina. Studio. According to estimates, he can weigh up to 63 tons. That's the weight of 9 African elephants. The Argentinosaurus discovered in 1970 tons. That's 12 African elephants. These behemoths lived in the early days of music. The interior is abundant in vegetation. They were provided with plenty of food. Their size enough to discourage any martyr. Although the Titanosaurus is extinct, the fossils they left still amazes scientists. The fourth ancient giant elephant, Earth's strongest land overlord 25 million years ago, has quietly descended on the Earth. He is the ancient stone statue, the largest land mammal in history. This behemoth is 5.2 meters high, 1.2 meters taller than an African elephant. The African elephant is now the largest land animal, points up to 4 meters weighs high, up to 12 tons, and the weight of the bone straight tooth is even up to more 24 tons. That's more than twice the size of an African elephant. Are not only huge, its ivory is a wafer. A single tusk is 3.7 meters. It weighs 118 kilograms, more than 60 caddies heavier than an adult American. This pair of giant ivory so show their kingship. Imagine that when this behemoth appeared, even Tyrannosaurus rex, it all goes down. Their skulls are even more massive. Just looking at it is enough to shock. These ancient noises, with their bodies, written the most magnificent biography of terrestrial life on Earth. Prehistoric giant Tor Roach Hongwanzong, 166 there used to be an amazing creature in the ocean. Roach Hongwanzong, this prehistoric hypercephalon, it is the largest known mollusk. Its size, enough to convince today's marine behemoths of architecture. Imagine that, a spiral shell up to 1.8 meters just in diameter. These behemoths can look down on humans. What's even more shocking is their shells can weigh up to 680 heavier kilograms. Than the heaviest head group of animals. The giant today squid weighs 1/3 more, and their total weight may exceed 1.6 tons. Compared to today's giant and king squid. Roach Hongwanzong is undoubtedly although the giant squid can reach a length of 12. The giant squid weighs 500 but they are in Roach Hongwanzong. It looks small and exquisite. Why are these ancient headers can grow so huge? Some studies suggest this may have been in response to powerful predator pressure, bigger through evolution, harder to hunt. The existence of these prehistoric giants, help but sigh. The wonders of life and the mysteries of the Megalodon, ancient deep sea. A behemoth is hunting. This is no ordinary shark. It was the largest shark that ever lived. Imagine an ocean 20 million years ago. A behemoth 25 meters long swims through the water. It was the largest fish alive, twice as much as the huge body of the Megalodon, enough to make any creature snore. The most amazing thing is his 276 fangs as sharp as knives. Is 19 centimeters long. His bite force is up to 182,000 138 times such a powerful bite, enough to easily bite off any prey. Although the Megalodon has long been extinct, the fossils he left behind have amazed scientists. Since shark bones are made up of cartilage, it's hard to preserve intact, so we can only do it through identification. Stone to speculate on his true size. Big fish 165 million years ago, immense proportions emerged from the sky. Dominate the ancient ocean. He is the lychee fish, the largest bony fish in history. This crucian carp can reach an astonishing 16. It's longer than a meters in length, 10 times the height of the average person. His weight is even more amazing, up to 50 tons, equivalent to the weight of a stone adult African such a elephant. Huge body make him unbeatable in the sea. In 1886, on a farm in Peterborough, paleontologists have discovered fossil bones. At first they mistook it for a stegosaurus. However, as the excavation deepened, gradually realized this is a giant fish that has never been seen before. The biggest bony fish today are the sunfish. Body length up to 3 meters. It weighs 2.3 tons. However, compared to Leeds fish, the mola is 20% the size. It weighs less than 1/20th of his weight. Imagine that. If something similar exists in the ocean today, I'm afraid even the submarine will look as small as a rubber duck.